Hello there, world of tankers, and welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Droodles Blitz, and in today's video, we are playing in a Japanese Tier 10 tank destroyer. This is the Hori. It is a vehicle which features, I would say, the most overpowered gun in the game. It features not only solid DPM, but 410 millimeters of AP penetration. 410, because Wargaming increased the bonus for calibrated shells not only on heat by 3%, but also AP ammunition. So the Hori, which already featured a gun that was better than every other in terms of penetration, now has even more pen, like an additional 10-ish mils, maybe even more, maybe around 12 more mils a pen now. So yeah, like if you have a Kron, no longer are you going to bounce anything hull down against a Hori at certain distances. Obviously, there is penetration loss over distance, which is something people do slightly forget. But if you're within 100 meters, I really don't think there's much chance of you penning a hull down Kron. Well, we're going to see how the Hori works out. I honestly think the Hori is one of the most overpowered tanks. Every time I talk about like a video and what my least favorite tank to go up against is, what the most cringe vehicle to fight is, it's always a Hori. And it's not just because of the fact the vehicle has a really good gun in terms of penetration, it's also the fact the vehicle has very troll armor when you pair that with good mobility and a ridiculously stupid accuracy value on move. The vehicle is just king of snapping you and always penning and ruining your fun. Oh, and the premium shells only lose like 15 damage per shot, which is literally nothing. So, yeah, when you combine all those things, it's just, it's a little stupid, I'm not going to lie. So, we are going to make our way over towards this position right here. And we'll see how it ends up working out. If any enemies decide to overpoke, we can probably get a good old bleed-a-rooney. Our standard's obviously quite bled. There's an enemy WZ. Monk, 481 shell. Bit of a low roll, but I'll take it. Still 480 of his health. Unfortunately, we did lose a teammate in the process. Alright, well, we have an enemy WZ right in front, and it's not like the WZ's really going to get a bounce. Oh, there you go. Well, there goes half of that WZ's health already. Again, it's a Hori, so you don't really bounce your shots in this tank. There you go. 640 off of the IS-7. Pretty good stuff so far. We've already dealt 1,700 damage. We're just going to pull into cover here. Now we're going to roll around the corner, and we wait. Let's see if somebody tries rolling around this corner. I mean, it's not going to be a win. It's not looking like it's going to be a win, at least, so I guess we're going to find out, but that's not the biggest deal ever. We're just going to see if we can get some damage out here. Come on. Somebody roll around the corner. Oh, there you go. We got the IS-7 in front. 700 juicer. He does pen me, but it's not that big of a deal. We're just going to roll around and maybe see if we can get a little bit more damage into the IS-7. Hello, good sir. There you go. 601 shot into his tank. I'm going to over-angle the sides. Oh, well, he's just bad. I don't know what else to say. He's simply just bad. Alright, well, I don't want to be pushed by the WZ. That's the main one I'm a little worried about. But let's see. If that IS-7 pokes, I will hit him hard. You know what? Let's see which way the WZ is facing. Not our way. So I'm just going to roll around the corner. And there you go. 540 shot into the IS-7 later. I don't think he's enjoying that, to be completely real. Let's just wiggle our tank and keep on wiggling, keep on wiggling. Oh, he pens me. Too bad he's dead. The WZ bounces me, though, which is obviously pretty dang nice. And, well, we got the T-22 on our rear. That is a big threat. But I'm not too worried about the WZ. We got one nice pen in. We love the fact that, obviously, well, let me just wiggle this. Well, he pens me, but we're going to back up, and we are indeed going to pen him back for 506. And then what we're going to do is probably die here, to be honest. But I'm going to back up. We're going to see if we can bait a shell from this. Nah, we couldn't. We did all right, to be fair. I can't really blame the WZ for what, or not the WZ, the Hori for what happened here. We just got a little bit unlucky with the fact that our team sucked. But that's World of Tanks Blitz for you. I mean, we have a no camo mouse who's being absolutely handled by a T-22, and the rest of our team fell apart around us. But you know what didn't have an issue at all this game? our gun. I don't think we bounced a single shot, if I'm not mistaken. And not only that, but we did quite good. To be fair, our armor did not work very well this game. Normally, you hope to at least get like a bounce or two in the Ho-Ri, but unfortunately, the armor didn't work amazing. We only got one bounce from that 113. Probably shot us in the gun mantlet or something. But hey, 4,560 damage dealt is a pretty solid result. Especially when you see that after my mouse, the next highest was 800. Like, that was a really fair tune I got. Two 40%ers, and they get a 55%er and a 55%. Yeah, great job, Wargaming. Really, just fantastic job all around. Either way, pretty solid game for the Ho-Ri in our first battle, and we are now going to try a second game and see how it works. But you can see why this tank is a little stupid. It's got mobility. It's got some armor. And when you pair that with the fact the vehicle also features crazy good pen and DPM, it's just insane. I mean, the WZ, that guy thought he was, like, unstoppable, but at the end of the day, in a Ho-Ri, nothing is unstoppable. You will pen everything like it has no armor. The 113 GFT has some of the most armor in Tier 10, but it just doesn't matter. This tank butters through it like no tomorrow. Well, we arrive at Naval Frontier for our second battle, so let's see how the Ho-Ri does. Up against us, we have an Object 777, and yeah, they got some nasties, but I actually really like driving a tank destroyer on this map, down to the simple fact that you can just drive right over to this bush here, and when you are at this position, you get some good bleeds out, hopefully. So we'll see if anything tries crossing. They do have some mobile heavies, though, so I honestly doubt we'll be able to get some early game crossing shots. Yep, there you go. Perfect example. This is usually a good position to overlook your mediums or whatever might try and cross, though. We can see the Progetto all the way up top. Huh. Okay. Well, Jagdpanzer is indeed spotted, and our 50B gets a shell in. However, 50B lost a lot more than the Jag did, so I can't really say that was a great play. Okay, well, our Kron is going to just kill himself. I'm not really sure what he's doing. I don't really know what's going on here at all, to be honest. This is the only problem with tank destroyers. They really struggle when your team just YOLOs, because you're kind of hoping that you can shoot things that make misplays in the open. And as of now, nobody's really doing that. Maybe that TVP will. Right now, I'm expecting something over here to make a misplay, and there you go. We do indeed shoot the TVP and roll 780 on his vehicle, which is obviously not what he likes. Okay, well, we are going to back up. We're going to aim it on the Rinoceronte. There you go, 618 damaging shell into his tank. I don't think he enjoyed that all too much, let's be real. We're going to aim it on the Rhino once again. He's going to aim it on us, but our shell's going to hit a lot harder than his. And even though he does pen, I mean, let's be honest, this is why the Ho-Ri is such a stupid tank, is because of the gun it features. Alright, well, we're going to chill right here. We're going to see if somebody makes a misplay. Oh, very close. Alright, let's just keep waiting. At some point, I have a feeling this 777's gonna push down, and there you go. Easy 530 damaging shot right into the roof of the 777. Okay, well, pretty good stuff so far. We have we've gotten some damage out. We've helped out our teammates, and this is what you want in a vehicle like this. Obviously, there's only 3 tanks left, and I'm gonna make my way over to the STB-1, who is in a bit of a problematic situation with how many tanks are on him currently. I'm going to ignore the 777. I'm just going to push the WZ and everything over here. Well, I don't know how much damage we're going to be able to get out, just because of the fact that obviously, I mean, the WZ is not super healthy at this point, and it looks like our team's just going to bleed him. Yeah, there you go. We got 520, though. Not too bad, to be honest. And we've already dealt just shy of 3,000, so if we can get one pen in, we'll have a pretty solid result here. Let's see. Oh, there's the 777 aiming, and bonk. There you go. 578 damage later, we did 3,600. This is why the Ho-Ri, though, is just incredible. I mean, we didn't even really have to load gold at all this game, and we absolutely bled out our enemy. And there you go. Another shell right into the 777. So, actually, we dealt 4,000 damage in this battle. The gun on this tank is incredibly accurate, as you can see. And not only is the gun accurate, but it doesn't need to be. Because it just pens everything. There you go. We killed the full health 777 essentially. We nuked the Rhino. We nuked the TVP. and we killed the WZ. And because of that, we were able to get out a very solid victory. So, yeah, I always think the Hori is just one of the dumbest tanks in the game because of the gun, the fact that it almost never misses, the fact that it has so much pen, and its armor is very troll. And you combine all these things together, it just creates an incredibly dumb and versatile tank. I don't know what you guys think about it, but let me know in the comments down below. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.